Kool TV proudly presents Raceland Rams basketball live on the Kool Hit Sports Network. Now let's head courtside to the Palace for countdown to tip-off for exciting Raceland Rams basketball action on Kool TV. And a pleasant good evening from the Palace on the campus of Raceland Worthington High School. Welcome to the countdown to tip-off on Kool TV. A big 63rd District matchup here this evening as the Greenup County Musketeers roll into Raceland to battle up and try to move their district ranking to a 2-0 mark on the early season. Greenup comes in at 10-9 on the year, but they got that big win over Russell over at the Marv last week. Russell came here Saturday and knocked off Raceland 69-65. So Russell 2-1 in district play. That was Raceland's first district opponent. And now they turn around, they play two district games in 3 days. And then they'll head off to the All-A State Championship beginning on Thursday when they head down to Corbin in a matchup with Region 4 champion Clinton County. But here tonight, their eyes are focused solely on trying to knock off their opponents from down the road and try to even up on the district slate of things before heading off to the All-A tournament. Both teams kind of been a little bit of an up and down effort. Greenup County's won a few, lost a few, and currently coming in on a hot note. But the problem with what has happened with this weather is it's kind of slammed the door on all momentum that you had going. Musketeers have won 3 consecutive, but they haven't played since the 13th of January. And that was when they beat Cabell Midland the night after defeating Russell 66-49. They beat Cabell Midland over at Shawnee State in the Buckeye Elite Showcase 66-35. And adding in a game there with Notre Dame over in Portsmouth, 43-42 win in overtime. That's kind of where this Greenup County team is. But again, today's the 22nd. It's been 9 days, almost 10 days since they last played a basketball game. So how much is that going to play into a factor? You know, obviously the weather has been an issue as well. So how much have they been able to get in the gym and keep things moving forward? That's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. But anytime you put these two together, it's always a really good matchup. District tournament this year down at the Greenhouse. So Rams will get a chance to get one down there as well, and would love to get one here on their home floor and even things up at 1-1 on the young season. All right, we'll take a break. We come back. We'll take a look at the visitors on the scoreboard, the Greenup County Musketeers. We'll get our starting lineups and our keys to the game a little bit later on as we continue our coverage. I'll count that a tip-off on Kool TV.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at WorkReadyKentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank. for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Back on countdown to tip-off on Kool TV. Raceland and Greenup County on the brain. Let's take a look at the Greenup County Musketeers, 10-9 on the season under second-year head coach Corey Allison. Midst of a 3-game winning streak. That snapped a 3-game losing streak, which was on the backside of a 3-game winning streak. So they've had 3-game winning streaks this season. They started the season off with a pair of losses. They lost 4 of their first 5, then rolled off 3 consecutive in the EKC tournament. Then 3 losses there right before Christmas, or 2 losses, excuse me, right before Christmas. Then they got into the All-A sectional. They beat Estill County in the opening round, then fell to Fleming County in the championship. That was the last of 3 games they lost coming off of that trip down to South Carolina as well. And then they've won their last 3 in a row, but they haven't played since the 13th of January. Breaking down the team, 2 players in double figures, Eli Atkins and Bryson Chanley. Both of those guys, they scored at will. Atkins, 15 points a game. Chanley just over 13. Casey Gammon coming in close at 9.8. Cohen Underwood at 7.9. And then Atkins and Underwood, they're big on the board. And they've got to get it after it on the glass tonight to be able to keep this Raceland team at bay when they get in on the glass. That's something that Raceland has done a good job of this year, of really getting after it on the glass. One interesting thing, though, on Saturday when they played Russell, neither team really got after it on the offensive glass. There was, I'm trying to go off numbers in my head, maybe a total of 6 or 7 offensive rebounds for the entire game between 2 teams. So I think here tonight, that's going to be a big key to the game. Offensive looks, second chance opportunities. And when you run into that, especially when you've got guys down low that really beat and bang so well as what Connor Sutton has been able to do this year for the Rams, Greenup County's going to have to find a way to slow him down. And does that mean that the Musketeers are going to sit back in at 2-3 and pack it in and try to really help off and force the Rams to hit those outside shots? They were abysmal from downtown shooting the 3-point shot on Saturday. They finished 8 of 25 in the game, but at one point they had missed 11 shots out of 13, and just taking some really silly shots to where there was no reason to pull the trigger when they were pulling it. Even talking with Coach Joe Bryan after the game, and he said we just were taking some stupid shots in key situations that they didn't need to do. So looking at some film, I've seen Greenup once this year, talking to the players as well. You'll see some man, some zone, 2-3 zone. And I think that's something that we'll probably see Greenup start off in, is pack in that zone, try to take away from their driving lanes, but you've got to watch out for the shooters on the outside because they've got some guys who can really ratchet it up. Christian Large, who's one of those guys coming off a tough game, only had 7 points, really struggled from the field. He was 2 of 13. He's shooting nearly 50% from the field, though. And he's a guy that when he gets things going, good things happen. Can he ratchet things up here this evening and make this Rams team get back amongst the winning way? All right, we'll take a break. We come back, we'll flip to the home side of the scoreboard, the Raceland Rams. We'll break it down and get you ready for tip-off. Greenup County and Raceland here at the Palace on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit RiverCitiesBuildersInc.com.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland. Back on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV as we get you set for Greenup and Raceland here at the Palace. Rams coming off a tough loss against Russell, 69-65. They trailed by 13 early in the fourth quarter. They had a chance to tie in the final 30 seconds of the basketball game. They outscored Russell 20-14 in that final period, but just some really poor shooting and some bad decisions in that first half, including some very costly turnovers that were just unforced turnovers. Times when they would have soft pressure and they would try to turn and throw it up the sideline and just throw it completely out of bounds. And it wasn't even with pressure on them. That was the downside of things. And it eventually led to the shortcoming in the game. They were solid from the free throw line, though. 11 of 12, 91.7%. Connor Thacker, Jonah Arnett led the way with 17. Connor Sutton had 12. Thacker finished with a double-double, having 10 rebounds in the losing effort, he was a guy that kind of got things going, but when you have your leading scorer of Christian Large, who was averaging 20 a game, and he struggled to put 7 through, that tells you the night that he had. He was 1 of 7 from long range, only got to the free throw line twice. He was battling an illness. Coach Brian talked about it after the game and said he wanted to grind it out because it was a district game against Russell, and he really wanted to try to give it a go, but you could really tell that explosive first step off the bounce and just not being able to get to the rim the way that he typically does. He certainly hopes that he can get here tonight and get things rolling early on against this Greenup County team. The loss snapped a 4-game winning streak that took the Rams through the All-A with wins over Rose Hill, West Carter, and Menifee in that championship game. It was the first time in school history they've gone back-to-back in the regional championship for the All-A. And the one loss to Dawson Bryant there to start the new calendar year on January 3rd. That was a 54-53 loss in overtime over in Coal Grove. That was their only loss dating all the way back to December 28th. That was the opening round game down in Pineville in the Chain Rock Classic. Should be a dandy here tonight. Both teams have their strengths, both have their weaknesses, and we'll talk about those when we set our impact players for the game and our keys to the game as we continue our coverage here on Countdown to Tip-Off on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family-oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net. State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb. We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Back on countdown to tip-off on Kool TV. Just over 3 minutes to go here in pregame. Let's take a look at our keys for the game. We'll start first with the statistics between these two. Both teams shoot it well from the field. Greenup County at 44%, Raceland nearly 47%. Raceland a tick better on the three-point shooting at 32.5%, 34.7%. Rams shoot it 70% from the free throw line. 67 for Greenup County. That's not too shabby. Again, you like to see 70 or better, but in today's world, 65 and better is probably going to get it done. Scoring favors Raceland. 66.9 a game. Greenup at 59.5. Musketeers out-rebounding Raceland average by 1 this season, 29-28. But it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out because there's some key components on this that really matches up well with each other's weaknesses and strengths. All right, let's take a look at our impact players for tonight's game. Start first with Greenup County, Cohen Underwood. He's been really big, especially here of late. He's been big on the glass, averaging nearly 8 points and 6 rebounds a game. 50% almost from the field, 35.5% from beyond the arc. On the other side, Connor Thacker had a big game, a double-double in the loss to Russell, but he's a guy that can go out and take over a game. He's also a guy that can get himself in early foul trouble, and the Rams need his presence on the floor to where it gives them that second and third option to where they can move the basketball in so many different ways and can really get things going. Those are my two impact players here for this evening. Let's meet our officials for this evening's game. Brought to you in part by Tri-State Ophthalmology for all your eye care needs as well as LASIK eye surgery. To the good folks at Tri-State Ophthalmology. Jeff Atkins is our referee. Our umpires are Roy Wright and Davey Fields. Very good crew here on this evening's game. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring in Greenup for all your flooring and carpet needs. So good folks at JD Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, Home Health and Auto. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library. Books, movies, and so much more at the Greenup County Public Library. By James Do It Best True Value Hardware in Scott Street and Olive Hill for all your hardware needs. So good folks at James Do It Best Hardware. And by the Greenup County Baptist Association. The Russell First Baptist Church and Flatwoods First Baptist Church inviting you to worship with them or any other church this Sunday. Well, real simple tonight. Take care of the basketball and find a way to not allow your opponent to do what they'd like to do best. Raceland likes to get it up and down. Greenup can get it up and down as well, but I think it's a game that they'd like to try to set it down and try to run it through Eli Atkins. He's a guy that he can get it up and score. He had a big game against Russell. Rams certainly want to keep him at bay here this evening and not allow him to get going early on. A lot of emotion typically shows up in this game when these two teams get together. Bitter rivalries, of course, but it'll be interesting to see how things play out again. Greenup hasn't played since back on the 13th. They've not been in school in a week due to all the weather. They didn't go back to school today. Raceland did return. So how much does that change the way things play out in this one? We're about 4 minutes from getting this thing underway and finding out. We'll take our final break. Starting lineups when we return after this on Kool TV.
Bright Beginnings Preschool, located in Raceland Christian Church at 210 Caroline Road, provides quality childcare with Christian values to more than 30 students currently enrolled in the school. Open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Bright Beginnings Preschool is available for nearly every schedule while offering a peace of mind while your little one is away. For more information, contact Heather Scarberry at brightbeginnings@racelandchristian.com or call 606-834-9241. That's Bright Beginnings Preschool, 210 Caroline Road, Raceland.
For good home-cooked food, you can't beat Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
Our national anthem performed by the Raceland Worthington Marching Band under the direction of Melissa Berkshire. Time for basketball. Those men are starting lineups. We'll start first with the Greenup County Musketeers. As soon as my producer wakes up and hits the buttons. Starting lineups. Let's put some graphics on the screen. Greenup County 10-9 on the season, 1-0 in district play. It'll look like this for your starting lineups for the Musketeers. Casey Gammon, Bradley Atkins, and Bryson Chanley, Eli Atkins, Cohen Underwood. Three forwards and two guards under Coach Corey Allison in his second season for the Musketeers. They'll be docked out in the black jerseys with the gold and green stripings down the side. Now let's meet the Raceland Rams. Head coach Joe Bryan, 10-7 on the season. Man, my producers got happy hands tonight. Not even giving him a chance to get the screen up there. Let the graphic flow, then we'll put the stuff up. Man, slow down a little bit. You got to give Bill over there a chance to talk. Bill Farley's going to talk forever. Three guards, two forwards. Holden Topping, Christian Lawrence, Joe Arnett in the backcourt, Connor Thacker, Connor Sutton in the front court. Big 6'6" Connor Sutton there. He's been huge and just soft hands around the basket with the pick and roll that they've worked on so well this year. Rams in the white jerseys with the black pinstripes around the side. Rams across the chest. I call them the wrestling jerseys. Our crew tonight, our executive producer Felicia Collier, Taylor Heath's on camera, and also with us this evening, Mr. Jacob Hankins. Got our officiating crew, Jeff Atkins, Roy Wright, Davey Fields. Very good crew on hand, as well as a good crowd on hand here this evening. Musketeers will work it from left to right as you view it on your screen. High court side here at the Palace. Connor Thacker, Eli Atkins, center court with Jeff Atkins. We're ready for basketball, and off we go. Ball tipped into the backcourt, and it'll go to the hands of the Musketeers. Casey Gammon wants a long three. It's off the mark, no good. Connor Thacker fights for the rebound and clears it with Underwood all over him. Here's Topping. Tries to drop it in underneath and probably should have finished that one at the rim. Instead, the feed to Sutton is a turnover. It's not a good start by either team. Here's Atkins off the left side, Underwood. Greenup County looking at a man-to-man from the Rams. Jonah Arnett working on Eli Atkins. Here's Underwood. Lines up the triple and buries it. A Johnson chiropractic three ball. 3-0 Musketeers. All three-pointers brought to you apart by Dr. Shannon Johnson, Johnson Chiropractic. When joining muscle pain, slow you down, let Doc get your body realigned. All of our timeouts this season brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Here's Christian Large. Slips it through to Sutton. Sutton in double team there, couldn't finish. Gammon front court, brings it off to Underwood. Here's Chandley, right of point in front of Large. Gammon wants to attack, stops at the free throw line, lost the basketball. Christian Large there with the takeaway. And then a takeaway on the backside, and Gammon forces the turnover and then puts it right back up and in. 5-0. Musketeers in front. All of our instant replays this evening, and well as all season long, brought to you apart by the good folks at Grayson Sporting Goods. Here's Arnett. Spins, brings it off to Thacker. From the keyhole, left that one short. Large steps through, glides high to the rim, can't finish. There's Sutton with a stick back, won't go home. Three ball from the corner, no. Thacker with a rebound. Rams still looking for their first points. 2 minutes gone here in the first. Arnett lines up a triple, no, too stiff. Casey Gammon with a long rebound. Rams 0 for 5 from the field to start this basketball game. Bradley Atkins from the Rams bench. Three ball in and out. Another rebound, this time out to Connor Thacker. He has 3 rebounds already in this basketball game. Topping takes control of the action. Pitches it off the Large near side. Gets a screen. Tries to throw it underneath to Sutton. Sutton juggles it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Rams underneath their own bucket. 5:21 to go here in the opening period. 5-0 Musketeers. Topping to trigger in. He'll take it to Large. Out of the corner. 3 balls off. And no, we're going the other way with a foul. They'll get the foul on Sutton. His first, team's first. Rams 0 for 6 to start this basketball game. They'll start off on a little 2-2-1. Try to jump the press there. Now Greenup County has the numbers. They go right at Sutton. Shot up, no good. Ball tipped around. Underwood with a rebound. Picks it off to Eli Atkins, and he'll hammer it home with authority. He's got the ability to go upstairs. 7-0 Greenup, and the Rams turn it over. They look like they are still lost in the shuffle of last week. What a start for the Musketeers. You get a dunk like that, that certainly gets things rolling. Here's Gammon. Brings it off to Atkins. Atkins has it knocked out of his hands. Arnett hounding him. Back to Gammon, who curls right, slams on the brakes. 16-footer from just beyond the free throw line is good. Rams need a timeout. Joe Bryan gets it. 30-second timeout. All timeouts brought to you apart by Red 8 RX Pharmacy. Nine nothing. Wow, what a start for the Musketeers. Greenup County's 0 for 6. Good look there in the huddle with the Musketeers. Jacob Hankins working on the court side with us this afternoon, or this evening, I should say. He'll have all the highlights from this one over on YouTube. For those of you on YouTube with us, if you've not done so, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see what you like. Hit that little bell there, and each time we put out new material, you'll get an alert that we've got new material out there for you. Starting 5 both ways back on the floor. Get some water spilled over next to the Musketeers bench to get that cleaned up. So out of the Rams timeout, 4:19 to play, still looking for points, down 9-0. Greenup County shooting 50% from the field. Here's Large. Feeds it inside Sutton, puts it on the deck, loses it. 5th turnover by the calls by the Musketeers. Here's Gammon, starts to penetrate. Hemmed up there, they go inside. Chanley has it poked away. Nice hands there by the Rams. Thacker out in traffic, steps through, loses it on the way up, and he's fouled. We'll get that one on Eli Atkins, his first, team's first. Here comes Parker Ison into the basketball game. And Sutton will take a seat. Foul was on the floor, so no free throws. Rams basketball, 3:50 to play here in the first, still looking for points. And then Topping throws it away, trying to get it inside to Large. And then Large forces the turnover on the backside, gets it off to Topping, spins, and he's fouled. What a toss there by Large to get it to Topping. We'll get that one on Bryson Chanley, his first, team second. And that's going to put Holden Topping to the free throw line, shooting 2. First free throw by Top is up, no good. One more for the senior. 3:43 to go in the opening period. Rams still looking for points. Gets the second one to roll home, and the Rams dent the scoreboard. Greenup beats the press. Atkins double teamed. Has it raked away. Nearly taken away by the Rams, but Bradley Atkins still hanging on to it. Now he's tied up inside. Chanley, though, slips free and gets an easy bunny. Lead is 10. Chanley with his first points of the ball game. That's something this Greenup County team does. They spread the wealth most of the time. You're not going to get a guy that typically is going to fill it up. Good offensive rebound there by Parker Ison on a long clinging rebound. Raceland, just sloppy basketball. Turnovers both ways. And we just traded 3 turnovers there in about 13 seconds. Here comes Waller into the basketball game, replacing Holden Topping. This game was originally scheduled last week. It was a part of a girl-boy doubleheader. Now, I talked with Coach Joe Bryan whenever all the cancellations happened. One of the things he said, he said, I hated to stop playing because we had such a good flow. Momentum was rolling well. And then just everything came to a stop. Right now for Greenup County, everything's going exactly as planned. Here's Chanley, spin around, hook shot is good. 13 points for him, a 12-point lead. That's the largest. Raceland down 12. 2:20 to play here in the first. They're 0 for 7 from the field. Ison from long range makes it rain. A Johnson chiropractic 3-ball. Rams needed that in the worst way. Gets the lead under double digits. Here's Gammon, inside of 2 to go in the first. Rams trying to get a stop and get back in this one. Greenup County trying to run Rams out of their gym. Here's Underwood, starts to attack, finishes, and 1. And a chance at a 3-point play for Cohen Underwood. They'll get that one on Ison, his first, team's second. And Cohen Underwood to the line for a chance at a 3-point play. 15-4 is your score. 59% free throw shooter is Underwood. He puts that one through with ease. He has 6. 12-point lead. That matches the largest in the ball game. Large finds a seam to the basket and a nice glide to the rim. Look at it on your Racing Sporting Goods instant replay. He found that attacking lane and went right to the rack and got the spin. 16-6. Chanley in front of the Rams bench. Gives it off to Underwood. Skip pass Atkins. Long 3 from the wing. Yes. Eli Atkins filling it. A Johnson chiropractic triple. That takes the lead to 13. 19-6 inside of a minute to play here in the first. Here's Ison. Bumped on the way to the rack. Shot goes down, but they say it was on the floor. So that's on Underwood, his first, team's third. Joan Arnett to trigger in. Here comes Gavin Harrington. As he'll replace Bryson Chandley. Rams stack it up, 54.7 seconds to go here in the opening period. Thacker takes it all the way out near the midcourt stripe. Waller pumps in the lane. Teardrop left it short, gets his own rebound in double team, goes to Large. 3 ball from the corner, got it. Johnson chiropractic triple for the senior. That trims the lead to 10. 30 seconds to go in the first. Rams playing zone. That little high 2-3 right now. Gammon just directing traffic, standing out above the volleyball line. Atkins will pull the quick trigger for the 3 ball and bury it. Atkins with 8, 2 threes and a dunk, 22-9, 10 seconds to play in the first. Great start for the Musketeers. Large with 6. Goes off to Waller. Waller gets in the lane and he's fouled. 0.2 seconds left to go. That's on Bradley Atkins, his first, team's 4th. 0.2 seconds. Nothing more than just a toss and a tip here for the Rams. Thacker gets it away, it doesn't go. And that takes us to the end of quarter number 1. 22-9, Greenup rolling. Back after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
22-9, Greenup rolling. We're in the second quarter. My producer's still in pregame. Greenup County will have the basketball to start the second quarter, and off we go. Large, Waller, Arnett, Thacker, and Eisen. Eisen wants a 3 from the corner. It's an air ball. Bradley Atkins with a rebound. Underwood spins on the baseline, gets through the contact and finishes high on the window. He has 8. Starting 5 both ways on the floor except for Topping for the Rams. Eisen's replacing him. Rams with 8 turnovers in the first quarter. Here's Arnett. Floater from 13 is good. 24-11. Skip past Chandley. Right wing 3 is good. Musketeers burning the nets off. They're 27-11, timeout Rams. Back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you. They know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey. 27-11. Rams' second time out of the basketball game. Greenup County 11 of 15 from the field, 7 of 8 inside the arc, 4 of 7 from downtown. Holden Topping back in the basketball game as Ison will step off. Sutton is back in. Here's Large, 3 up, no good. Under with a rebound. Musketeers want to run. Atkins juggling on the way to the basket, and he's fouled on the way there. That was on Arnett. His first, team's first. Waller stepping off for Connor Sutton to return. Greenup basketball underneath the bucket. Underwood to trigger in. Atkins all alone. He'll pull the trigger. 3's on the way. Left that one short. Connor Thacker skies for the rebound. Thacker. Through contact and one, and a chance at a three-point play. What a finish there by Connor Thacker. That was on Underwood. That's his second, team's first. So Thacker to the line for a chance at a three-point play. His first points of the ball game. In and out, no good. Ball loose and rolls all the way out to Eli Atkins. Rams had a couple looks at it, trying to get a hand on it there. Chandler cut off near side by Large. Here's Underwood. Pumps, falls down, tries to keep his dribble, does a good job there of doing so. Here's Atkins. Lost it on the way up, and Arnett gets him on the arm. It's going to be his second, team's second of the quarter. 6:15 to go before halftime. And Eli Atkins will go to the line and shoot 2. Atkins an 81% free throw shooter, averaging 15 points, nearly 6 rebounds a game, pushes the first one up as good. Ison returns for Raceland, replacing Arnett. Underwood will take a seat, and Gavin Harrington will come back in. Both go home for Eli Atkins. He has 10. 16-point lead for the Musketeers. Large. Teardrop off the right side, way too stiff, gets his own rebound, tries to kick it inside to Sutton, and then he can't corral it back into him as it goes out of bounds, and his foot was on the line. Nine turnovers for the Rams. This place is just absolutely deflated right now. Here's Chanley, sizing up Large. Atkins on the handoff. Fouled on the way up. He's going back to the line. That was on Sutton. That's his second. Musketeers have been coming up gold on about everything they've done thus far in this first half. First one's in. Here comes Charles Welch. He's going to get his first action in a long time in varsity basketball. Atkins with 11. Second one won't stay home. Rolls out to Thacker. Thacker in a hurry. Feeds it backside. Large, who finishes off the window. Cuts the deficit in half. 30-15. Harrington nearly turns it over. Now he loses his dribble, tied up in the corner. Here's Chanley in the keyhole. Long twos on the way, yes. About a 19.5-foot jumper there. Chanley's 9th point. Musketeers 12 of 17 from the field. They've missed one shot inside the arc. Here's Welch on the baseline with a little teardrop. Nice feed there by Topping. Rams got to find a way to get this one inside of 10 before going to the locker room. I think you get it inside of 10 before the locker room, you feel pretty good about where you are. Here's Chanley with a teardrop, left it short. Welch with a rebound underneath. Large wants it in the corner from Thacker. Thacker's going to penetrate, and a whistle and a foul. That one's on. He's pointing toward Chanley. That's his second. So 2 starters for Corey Allison in foul trouble. Here comes R.J. Veach into the basketball game. Chanley will take a seat. That's huge with Chanley with 9 points. Good thing is that you're in front 15. Here's Welch with a big left hand. Charles Welch jumps off the bench. Little Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay here for the big man. Soft touch there. 32-19. Ethan Gibson at the scores table, ready to come in for the Musketeers. Here's Atkins, spins right at Welch. Has it blocked away. Veach with the rebound, can't get it home. And then Harrington steps in and finishes, and a chance at a three-point play. That's on Large, his first, team's 4th. Bradley Atkins will take a seat. Ethan Gibson checks in for his first action. And Harrington to the free throw line for a chance at a three-point play, which he hits. 35-19. Large front court, gives it out to Thacker. Thacker along 2 on the way, he's good. His 4th point of the basketball game. Gibson out of the corner, feeds it off to underneath. Harrington had it there, and Parker Ison was out of bounds when he stepped back in. Great call there by the official. That was Jeff Atkins all over top of that one. Ison had not established both feet back in bounds, so it's the essential of an over and back call. So the basketball stays with Greenup County as a dead ball rebound. Here's Gammon off of his knee. And they'll give it back to the Rams. 5th turnover of the basketball game for the Musketeers. Down 14. 3.5 to go in the half. As Christian Large brings it front court, gives it off there to Jacob Waller. Thacker left side. Step back. Shot up no good. Waller with a rebound. Teardrop in front of the rim is good. And then Gammon splashes home a Johnson chiropractic triple. And a timeout requested by Greenup County. Roy Wright still trying to find out if it's a 30 or a full timeout. Back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
3:06 to go in the half. It's been all Greenup County in this one. They lead at 38-23. Topping jogs it into the front court. Eli Atkins meets him on the Kentucky logo across the midcourt stripe here at the Palace. Here's a nice little give and go to Thacker. Draws the bump. Finishes off the left side. 6 points for Connor Thacker. Gets it down to 13. Again, kind of think in the timeout, Joe Bryan tells his team, let's get a stop and a score and try to get this thing inside of single digits. As Atkins gets fouled on the way up, he's going to shoot 2. That's on Topping. His first, team's 5th, so bonus the rest of the way for the remaining 2:43 of the half. Eli Atkins back to the line for 2 more. Atkins with the 11. Make it 12. 2 big threes and an emphatic dunk there in that first quarter that Greenup County blew the roof off the Palace to start things off. Second free throw won't go home. Topping flies in and grabs the rebound, and then tight ropes on the baseline. Large, little stutter step. Working on Veach, goes to Topping. Spot up 3 from the corner, no. And then a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be on Greenup County's Casey Gammon. That's his first, team's third. He said Gammon got up underneath Thacker as he was going for the rebound. Here's Welch, 17-footer, good. Give it to the big man. 6 points for Welch off the bench. Take a look at this one. He says, I'm open, I'll shoot it. Twine. Down to 12. Here's Atkins. Topping, hounding him out top. 2 minutes to go in the half. Atkins gets by, has it blocked away out of bounds. That was by Thacker. Greenup County basketball underneath their own bucket. Bradley Atkins returns. Here's Gibson. Now Atkins in the corner. And Welch with another big block. Harrington had that one sent away. Harrington out of the corner. Long twos on the way, no. Thacker with a rebound. Here come the Rams. Large, pumps. Has it blocked. Near side Waller. Long 3, Thacker, yes! Inside of 10, it's 9 from downtown Tripletown on the Johnson Chiropractic 3 ball. Here's Atkins all alone. Tries to back down in on Thacker. Turnaround jumper off the window, no. Thacker with a rebound. Here come the Rams. And then a whistle and a foul. Thacker flirting with a double-double here in the first half. That's the second on Atkins' team's 4th. 56 seconds to play in the half. Greenup nearly had this out to 20. It's 9. Here's Thacker. Tight ropes, tries to feed it inside to Welch, and it turned over. Had the perfect play on, just couldn't get it. And Topping with a diving attempt into the bench in front, or the front row stands, I should say. Looked like Steve Logan had a beeline on that one, sitting down that front row. Looked like Pete Rose sliding into second base. Harrington from the corner. That's over and back as Gibson touched it before Large could get there. Large had bad intentions in mind on that one. So 29.5 seconds to play in the half. It's the 6th turnover for the Musketeers. Rams could get it to 6 or 7 with a made bucket on this trip. And they're going to try to hold it for the final shot of the half. Topping will come and get it with 17. He'll set it up next to Corey Allison on the far sideline. Musketeers try to run and jump, I would say around 6. Here's a nice back slip, and what a big block there as Large had it blocked by Atkins, who got the rebound. Gibson fires up a 3, no good, and that takes us to the half. 39-30, a furious fight from behind by the Rams to get it inside of double figures. We'll break it down when we return after this on Kool TV.
State Senator Robin Webb wishes the best of luck to all involved in football games this season. The players, coaches, cheerleaders, and support staff. Your State Senator Robin Webb is always proud to support our youth in all of their endeavors, both in the classroom and on and off the field, and will always strive to put our youth and adults first as she works hard to support the people in her district. Have fun, play hard, be safe in all your games this season. From your State Senator Robin Webb.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Núñez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Raceland, Paintsville, Canova, South Point, Oliveville, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Núñez, the best around.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
39-30 at the half. Greenup County in front of Raceland. But this game was teetering of getting out of control in a major way. Greenup led it by 16 at 27-11. That was after Bryson Chanley splashed home a triple. That was the largest lead it's been. It's been 16 twice. They've got it out to, 17. My mistake there. As the Eli Atkins 2 free throws made it 30-13. So 17 was the largest of the first half. The Rams have it down to 9, but couldn't find anything there to end the halftime. But certainly got some momentum going after an ugly first half of basketball. More importantly, that first quarter. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll take a look at our numbers and get you some individual statistics as well. Get you ready for the second half. A good one here in the Palace. Musketeers in the locker room up 9, 39-30. We continue after this on Kool TV.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
Hello, everyone. I am Rick Clark. Let me introduce you to Carlisle, Annabelle, and Zach.
And as you can tell by these commercials, this family has a lot of fun.
We have a great team here at Clark's.
And we would love for you to join our family.
Whether you're a young person looking for your first job, someone who's looking for extra work, or maybe you're ready to start a career at a growing company, we want to talk to you. To find out more and start the process, go to myclarkspns.com.
Clark's Pub and Shop.
Return.
Refresh.
Refuel.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
Looking for the latest archery gear? Check out Border Sporting Goods for the best selection of Hoyt and Matthews bows, as well as 10-point crossbows with a full selection of accessories for all your hunting needs. Borders also offers a full selection of shotguns and rifles with plenty of ammunition and reload supplies, along with a wide selection of benchmark and case knives. Borders is your headquarters for the largest selection of Liberty gun safes in the area, no matter how big or small you need to keep your firearms safe. Before your next hunting excursion, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West, Ashland.
39-30 at the half. Let's take a look at our first half statistics. Greenup County torching the nets in the first half. 50% from the field. They were, at one point, they were 8 of 9 inside the arc. Things cooled down a little bit there later. 9 of 18 for 50%. 50% from the three-point line as well, 5 of 10. 75%, 6 of 8 from the charity stripe, 13 rebounds, 6 on the offensive glass, 6 turnovers. And that was something I circled there in the beginning of the ball game. Key elements tonight, get after it on the glass, especially on the offensive window. 6 of your 13 rebounds offensive. 3 of those have been team rebounds, though. Leading the way, Eli Atkins, he has 12 points. 2 for 2 from downtown, and then that big dunk there in the first quarter. He's the only player in double figures for the Musketeers. Bryson Chanley with 9 points. Casey Gammon splashed home 7. Cohen Underwood has 8. For the Raceland Rams, 44.8% from the field. That's 13 of 29, 37.5% from long range, 3 of 8. 1 of 3 from the charity stripe, 33%. Much to their dismay, they've been shooting the basketball from the free throw line very well, only getting there 3 times tonight, though. Certainly uncharacteristic for them. 15 rebounds, 6 on the offensive glass for the Rams. They've turned it over 10 times in the opening half. Connor Thacker flirting with a double-double in back-to-back games. 9 points, 8 rebounds, leads the way. Christian Large has 7. Charles Welch jumps off the bench. He's perfect from the field at 3 and 3. He's got 6 points in the opening half of play. We'll take our final break. We come back, second half action here from the Palace. 39-30 our score. We continue after this on Kool TV.
I've been a member for a little over 46 years.
They're very family oriented. You just walk in and everybody's friendly. They talk to you, they know you by name.
You may not go in there for a day or, several years, and I think you go in there and you still feel like family.
Recently, we refinanced our home, and it felt like it was right because we trust the people that work there. This is my people.
Ashland Credit Union. Own your journey.
Primary Plus is celebrating 40 years of its mission of quality, advanced, affordable health care. With over 11 primary care locations throughout the region, Primary Plus believes in our communities and our patients. The Primary Plus name means primary care plus so much more. Offering extended services such as women's health, pediatrics, dental, counseling, diabetes management, infusion services, and on-site pharmacy that offers free delivery. Primary Plus believes in connecting health care for you and your family and is always welcoming new patients. Learn more at primaryplus.net.
Check out Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore in Grayson for the Lane liquidation event with sofas and dinette sets starting at $299 and sectional sofas at $699. Dyer's has all the top brands in bedding from Tempur-Pedic, Purple, Stearns & Foster, Sealy, Serta, and Beauty Rest. They have a full selection of home appliances in stock and ready for immediate delivery while offering easy payment plans with no credit checks. Let Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore be your next stop for all your home furnishing needs. Family owned and operated for 4 generations and serving northeastern Kentucky for over 75 years. Stop by or give them a call at 606-474-5515. That's Dyer's Big Sandy Superstore, 506 Carolina Boulevard in Grayson.
When you have business away from home or a planned event far from your comfort zone, you're probably going to need a little help. Let A&A Porta Potties assist you with all your portable toilet needs. Whether on a construction site, planning for an outdoor wedding, or any other outdoor event, A&A Porta Potties are here to assist you. A&A Porta Potties also rents out storage containers, office containers, cooling fans, tables, and chairs. A&A Porta Potties, there is no event too big or too small for us to accommodate you.
39-30 at the half as we get you ready for the second half of play. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by JD Flooring. For all your carpeting and flooring needs, see the good folks at JD Flooring in Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance, home, health, and auto. All your insurance needs, see the good folks at Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library. Books, movies, and so much more. Visit the Greenup County Public Library. By James Do It Best True Value Hardware in Scott Street and Olive Hill. And by the Greenup Baptist Association. 17-point lead by the Musketeers. That was at its zenith in the first half. Rams get it down to 9 Missed a golden opportunity there to try to find a little bit to cut into it, maybe down to 6 or 7 before going to the locker room. But the momentum certainly favoring the Rams there after Greenup County started off so hot to begin this basketball game. Musketeers will have the basketball. They'll work it from right to left as you view it on your screen now. Starting 5 returns both ways except for Raceland. Connor Sutton will stay on the bench, and Charles Welch will remain in the basketball game. Second half underway, off we go. Here's Gammon. Underwood and Chanley back on the floor after those 2 personal fouls midway through the second quarter. Topping, hounding Gammon there as they'll bring it off to Underwood. Right in front of Welch, and that one's blocked out of bounds. Welch didn't even jump. He looked like Dikembe Mutombo, just sticking his arm straight up in the air. Greenup County will be back in action on Friday. They go to Boyd County to match up with the Lions. Raceland departs on Thursday for the All-A State Championship. Here's Atkins. Gammon, straightaway threes on the way, in and out, no. Welch skies for the rebound. Here's Thacker, glides to the rim, high up off the window, no. Topping, picks the pocket. He'll bring it off to Large. Large wants to attack. Scoop shot, Christian Large, good off the window, it's down to 7. Nice finish there by Christian Large. He has 9, he and Thacker both with 9 points. Rams playing that man-to-man, sagging off out top of the key. Chanley tries to step through. Shot won't go home. Welch had it and it turned it over, but the Rams keep it ahead. Here's Large. Has it blocked in a foul as both Large and Underwood take hard bumps on the floor. Did we get a block or a foul? I have not seen an official make a... So we got the foul on Christian Large. That's his first, or excuse me, his second team's first. Cohen Underwood slow to come back up and helped off to the floor by the athletic training staff. So Underwood, 8 points and 2 rebounds. Gavin Harrington will check back in. Underwood, a heck of a kid. Great athlete, great student, good kid just in the building all the way around. I had him in class when I taught at Greenup. Heck of a baseball player, heck of a basketball player. Really cool to watch that young man grow through his tenure there at Greenup and do some great things. Back underway, Greenup County with the basketball. Chanley on the wing. Tries to penetrate, loses his dribble. Goes back to Gammon. Here's Atkins in front of Welch. Shot up, no. Thacker tries to go inside to Welch. We'll get a jump ball. It'll stay with the Rams. Alternating arrow possession favors Raceland. Jacob Waller gets it inside to Large. Large, step back 3 from the corner, yes! Down the floor, 39-35. A Johnson chiropractic 3-ball. Christian Large makes it rain from downtown Tripletown. Back to live action, Eli Atkins fouled on the way up. He's going back to the line for 2. That was on Thacker, his first, team's second. Atkins 4 of 6 from the charity stripe this evening. Got the first one to go home. 13 points for Atkins. 40-35. Second one won't stay home. Large from the corner, three's on the way, no. Thacker with a rebound, backside, gives it back off to Welch. Teardrop up off the window, no. And then a reach-in foul on Thacker. They may have got that one on Large, actually. So Large picks up his third, team's third. Chandler's shot is short. Thacker with a rebound. Thacker lines up a three on the way. Yes! A Johnson chiropractic three ball. The lead is down to 2. Chandler wants an answer. No. Thacker claims the rebound. Fights for the basketball and is fouled. A challenge Connor Thacker before this basketball game. Thacker attacks in the house. He's got 12 points, 12 rebounds. And what was 17 is now 2. Lars will take a seat for the first time in the basketball game. Connor Sutton returns. Ison, Waller, Arnett, Thacker, and Sutton. Near side, Arnett. Three for the lead. It's on the way. No. And then a foul underneath. Fourth team foul on the Rams, so the next foul in the quarter will have Greenup County shooting free throws. We got 4.5 to play here in the period. What was 17 is now 2. Gammon, a long three's on the way, no. Chanley has it poked away. And then a bump out top by Casey Gammon. That's on Christian Large. So Gammon picks up his second. Chance to tie or take the lead on this trip for the Rams. Jonah Arnett handling the rock. Feeds it inside to Sutton, and he's held. That's on Harrington. His first, team's third. Here comes R.J. Veach back in. Arnett. Back to Thacker. Three straight away, in and out. Veach loses his dribble, gives it off to Atkins. Atkins in traffic, gets the little soft touch there, and a much-needed basket for the Musketeers. Waller, three ball, left side, in and out of the rim, no good. This is what Raceland did not need to do, start running and junking. And then Atkins tried to dunk his second ball of the game. Just barely got that one over the rim, but finishes his 17th of the night, and that opens up a 6-point edge. Got to be patient here. Here's Large, working with a Thacker beside of him, has him raked out of his hands. R.J. Veach just took it out of his pocket. Ahead to Chanley. Chanley goes around Sutton and gets the finish. And that quickly, the lead is 8. And Joe Bryan wants a timeout. He wants to talk with Jeff Atkins before he has more of a timeout. It's a full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Well, 6-0 surge by the Musketeers have pushed it back to an 8-point edge. Thacker off the left side, hammered on the way to the rack, and he'll go to the line and shoot two. If that's on Chanley, that's his third. Team's fourth, so bonus the rest of the way. 2:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Connor Thacker, 70% free throw shooter, nearly 71. Makes that one go home. 13 points for him. He has a double-double. Got them both. Rams playing man-to-man now. Arnett chasing around Atkins underneath as they try to get the ball to Eli Atkins out top. Atkins will just take it out and stand near the midcourt stripe and dribble the basketball. You're up 6. There's no shot clock. You can dribble it all you want if the team will allow you to. Here's Veach, right side. Bradley Atkins left elbow. I'm way too stiff. Ball tipped around. Connor Thacker fights for the rebound. 13 rebounds for Thacker. In transition, 3 from the left side. Boom! 17 points for Connor Thacker. Leads back to 3. Good look there on your Grayson Sporting Goods instant replay. Thacker filling it. This one's going down to the wire, folks. Greenup led it by 17. Here's Atkins. Feeds it off to Veach. Veach tries to come to the left. Thacker blocks it away. Thacker fights for the rebound and comes away with it. Chance to tie or take the lead on this trip. The Rams want the lead. They can't get it, though. Another rushed shot by the Rams as Waller's quick triple won't go home. And Greenup County wants a 30-second timeout. 46-43. My mistake on that. I looked down at my numbers wrong. I said tie or take the lead. That was just for a tie. Good look there at Greenup County. First time here with us on Kool TV. Check out our website, KoolHits1057.com. Check our weekly standings, A group of 6 of us get together. We vote each and every week for the boys and girls top 10 in the 16th region. Those are available on the sports blog. You can also go directly to our Kool TV page off of our webpage, right there on YouTube. Again, if you've not done so, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up if you see something you like. Hit that bell there, and we'll give you an alert each time that we put new material out there on your mobile device. Greenup basketball on a 3-point lead. Out of the timeout, Casey Gammon. And then Gammon just tightrope the sideline a little too tight. and stepped out of bounds right in front of Corey Allison. 8th turnover by the Musketeers. Sutton back on. .38 seconds to go in quarter 3. Joe Bryan looks at Connor Thacker and says, let's go. He'll pull the trigger. No good. Eli Atkins jumps out of the gym for that rebound. He was a good foot above Connor Sutton, and then he goes to the rack. Can't get it to go home. Sutton comes away with a rebound. Here's Thacker. Draws contact, turns around, shot up, no, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, he's fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Fouls on Ethan Gibson. That's his first, team's 5th. 7.3 to play in the period. And Connor Thacker, a 70.7% free throw shooter, to the line for 2. Ramsonite 3 of 5 from the charity stripe. Thacker left that one short the whole way. Here comes Eisen and Topping back in. Large will step off. Topping actually will wait to come in. Looks like he's going to come in for Thacker. Missed them both. Eli Atkins with the rebound. Racing it ahead. Half-court shot. Draws glass, but that's all. And that takes us to the end of 3 quarters. 46-43. Musketeers lead in 4th quarter. We'll return after this on Kool TV.
We all embark on times in our lives when we could use a little help. Whether you need support caring for a senior, an adult with a disability, a veteran, or a loved one recovering from surgery or other health events, First Light Home Care is here for you. When you choose First Light, you get more than a caregiver. Schedule a complimentary consultation by calling 606-393-0669 for companion care and personal care. First Light Home Care is here for you.
Osman Pharmacy and Grill, located at 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg, Kentucky, offers fast and friendly service with a hometown feel. Check out their specialty items in person or order them online at osmanpharmacy.com. Osman Pharmacy and Grill also has daily dinner specials where you can dine in or get your order to go. Stop by or call Osman Pharmacy and Grill today. Osman Pharmacy and Grill, 89 2nd Street in downtown Vanceburg.
8 minutes to play in regulation in this one. 46-43, Musketeers with a basketball to start the 4th and final stanza, and off we go. In girls action, Greenup leading 33-30, 2:22 to go in the ball game down at the greenhouse. Here's Chanley, blocked away by Welch, blocked again, and he's fouled on the second opportunity. That's Welch's first, team's first. That puts Bryson Chanley to the line for 2 shots. 11 points, 8 rebounds tonight for Chanley. First one is up. No good. 63% free throw shooter on the season. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll have scoring and stats from this one. We'll talk with both head coaches. Chanley's 12th point of the night goes down. It's a 4-point edge. Topping returns to start the 4th quarter for Jacob Waller. Here's Arnett. And he gets bumped on the baseline as Hayden Plummer has checked in the basketball game, and he quickly picks up a personal foul. As he's in there for Atkins. Topping trying to get it in. Goes all the way out top of the key, left of point to Arnett. Thacker, 17 points, 15 rebounds. He's had the hot hand. Charles Welch has been huge off the bench, both offensively and defensively. Arnett backs it back out as Plummer chases him all the way to the wing. Thacker all alone, yes. That's an easy one for Thacker. 19 points, 15 rebounds, the lead is 2. Here's Chanley working on Large. Fights to the basket and finishes. Nice take there by him. Topping comes and gets the basketball. Atkins at the scores table to check in on the next dead ball. Here's Christian Large. Works off a screen. Topping. Gets to the lane. Goes to the left hand. No. Chanley with a rebound underneath. 4-point lead for the Musketeers as we approach the 6-minute mark to go in the ball game. Coach Corey Allison very calmly on the side tells Plummer, give it up, get it back. And he fires up a shot that's no good, but right there's Ethan Gibson who gets that one hammered away. Topping wants to attack. Reverse scoop shot, no. And got to know where you are on the floor at all times. Can't have empty trips. Rams still down 4, trailed by 17. They've never led in this game. Chanley, a teardrop. Silky smooth there as his 16th goes home. And that pushes it back to a full 2-possession game. Here's Large. Works to the basket on double contact. And he's bumped to the ground. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one's on Gibson, his second, team second. If you're going to have a guy going to the free throw line, that's the one you want. Is Christian Large. .76.5% free throw shooter. Nearly 19 points a game. First one is up is good. Plummer goes off. Back in is Atkins, excuse me. Second one goes home as well. That's the lead to 4. Large with 14. Quickly in transition. Atkins right at Welch. Shot no good. Welch has it knocked out from behind. We'll stay with Greenup County. 27 rebounds both ways. Greenup's hit 5 threes. Raceland has hit 6. Greenup has not hit a 3 in the second half. They were 5 of 10 at the break. They're 0 for 5 in the second half. Atkins working on Arnett. Kicks it out to Atkins. Off balance shot, no good. And that was all because of Charles Welch causing the misdirection there, and Thacker tries to force it into a very tight window that had no chance of getting ahead. Here's Atkins in transition with a nice finish. And once again, the lead is back to 6. Here's Thacker, attacks the rim. Fouled on the way up, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Bradley Atkins. That's his 4th, team's 3rd. Connor Thacker back to the line for 2 free throws. Thacker 2 for 5 from the charity stripe tonight. Can't get that one to go home. Raceland 5 of 10. Welch steps off. Sutton back in. One more for Thacker. Got that one. 20 points for Connor Thacker. 20 points, 16 rebounds. He's got 16 of the 28 rebounds for the Rams tonight. Here's Atkins. Loses his dribble, gives it off now to Chanley. And it's raked out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenup County, and Corey Allison furious with his team's ball handling on the far sideline. He just about burned a timeout. He wanted a timeout. Joe Bryan wanting a jump ball. Corey Allison wants a timeout, though. I believe will be a 30-second timeout. It will be. We'll stay right here. All timeouts this season brought to you in part by Red 8 RX Pharmacy for all your pharmaceutical needs. See the good folks at Red 8 RX Pharmacy in Greenup. You look at Corey Allison there talking to Eli Atkins. Tell him, say, hey, man, use your head. Good look there at the Rams. Matt Gilbert and Eric Keaton, assistant coaches, talking to the team as Joe Bryant still pleading his case with Roy Wright and Jeff Atkins. Stay tuned with us after the game. We'll break all this one down. We'll talk with both head coaches. Good one here in the Palace. Musketeers have led it wire to wire, but Raceland has had opportunities. We've got a long ways to go in this one, 4:25 to play in regulation. Out of the timeout. Greenup County with the basketball. Gammon nearly had it poked out of his pocket there by Topping. Now he's tied up on the far sideline. Pirouettes, gets it away to Gibson straight away. Raceland getting very handsy with the basketball in the passing lanes. Inside of 4 to go. Here's Gammon, attacks, floater from the elbow. No, he's fouled. That was on Topping, his second, team's second. Casey Gammon to the line for 2. Gammon 7 points tonight. Has not attempted a free throw. 79.5% free throw shooter is Gammon. First one's up is good. Younger brother of Kyle Gammon. Heck of an athlete as himself. Sister Taylor. Phenomenal young lady. She was one of my original members of my media program down at Greenup. Both of them go home for Gammon. He has 9. 55 to 48, 7-point lead for the Musketeers. Here's Topping. Looks at a triple team, gets it away to Lards. Now inside to Sutton, and a jump ball will stay with Raceland. That's where Sutton's hands are a little too soft. Excuse me, they got a foul on Greenup on that one. So that's the 4th team foul on the Musketeers. Here's Topping with the left hand. No, gets his own rebound. Long 3 by Arnett, no chance. Gibby wants a 3, got it. And that puts the lead to 10. First made 3 by the Musketeers in the second half. Here's Thacker. Spin, draws the contact off the window. He's back to the line. We're shooting bonus the rest of the way. That's on Atkins. So the remaining 3:07. Raceland will go to the line on every foul this way, the rest of the way. Thacker 20 points, 16 rebounds, misses the front end. He's done everything good tonight except shoot free throws. 3 for 8. Raceland 6 of 12 from the charity stripe tonight. And he missed them both. Nice box out underneath by Bryson Chanley. Is this going to be a repeat of what happened to the Rams on Saturday when they clawed themselves all the way back up the mountain and then came up short in the end? Atkins on the wing, has it raked away, stops in the paint. Eli Atkins tries to go past Sutton. That one's blocked, and a jump ball. It'll stay with, should stay with Greenup. That's Greenup's basketball. They did not change the arrow. That should be Greenup basketball. Nope, and they're saying everything's good. Oh, they did not call a jump ball. They called it a foul. That's what it was. Rams need some points here. Here's Topping. Gives it inside to Sutton. Sutton carols it back in and finishes only his first points tonight. He's just not had very strong hands this evening when they've needed him the most. But Charles Welch has jumped off the bench and been so huge. Rams going to have to get something going here, though. Down 8, 2 minutes to play in the ball game. Greenup County just standing out on the wing. Atkins tight ropes, get past Sutton with ease. Large in a hurry. They try to go inside to Sutton. Sutton backs himself in, kicks it out to Thacker. Spot up threes on the way, boom! Connor Thacker, 23 points, 16 rebounds. Another Johnson chiropractic 3-ball, 30-second timeout for the Rams. They have 1 remaining. Greenup County with 3 timeouts remaining. Greenup has defeated Lewis County 41-33 in girls action. So that gets a big district win for the Lady Musketeers down at the greenhouse tonight. 97 seconds to play in this one. Tonight's game brought to you in part by JD Flooring and Greenup. Flooring and Carpeting and Flooring East. The good folks at JD Flooring and Greenup. By Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. Home Health and Auto. That's Kurt Robinson State Farm Insurance. By the Greenup County Public Library. Books, movies, and so much more. See the good folks at the Greenup County Public Library. James Stewart Best Hardware on Scott Street in Olive Hill. And by the Greenup Baptist Association. Our executive producer tonight, Felicia Collier. Camera operators Taylor Heath and Jacob Hankins. I'm James Collier. Happy to have you along with us here tonight on a Dignity from the Palace. Musketeers have led it wire to wire. They led it by 17 in the first half. They've got a 7-point lead right now. 97 seconds to go in the basketball game, and the basketball out of the timeout. The Rams are going to have to run and jump. Greenup County beats the press, and Topping picks up the foul on the far sideline. His third, team's third. Rams still with 2 fouls to give before we go bonus. Raceland already shooting bonus. Raceland will be in action Thursday night. Thursday late evening, I should say, against Clinton County in the All-A State Championship down in Corbin. Greenup County's next matchup comes against Boyd County on Friday night. And now a whistle out top. And I believe that one was on Topping as well. It is. That's his 4th. 1 more foul to give. 1:25 to go in the ball game. The opportunities were there. The Rams had it to where a 3 would tie it. They had a chance 2 times where a 3 would give them the lead. A couple of ill-advised rush shots that took a 3-point deficit, a 2-point deficit, and turned it into 10. Here's Atkins. He just walked. He walked all the way almost back to the greenhouse on that one. Thacker pulls the trigger, 3-ball short. And then in transition, Bradley Atkins sticks the nail in the coffin with 60 seconds to go. 64-53, that brings the Musketeer fan faithful to their feet. Largest 3-ball is no good. Atkins and Gammon collide going to the deck for the rebound. And what's the call? So we get the foul on Large. So that's the team's 5th. His 4th. And Casey Gammon will shoot 2. Valiant effort by the Rams, but just too much too early. And missed golden opportunities down the stretch. 6 of 13 tonight from the charity stripe. Gammon gets them both. He has 11, 3rd player in double figures tonight for the Musketeers. And again, the 63rd district is going to 63rd. How crazy it is all the time. Arnett pulls the trigger, another 3, no good. Thacker tries to fly in for the rebound. That's on Chanley, his 4th. So Thacker will shoot free throws. Thacker with 17 rebounds, and I'm certain that is a career high. Tonight, free throw shooting has been in his head. 3 of 10 from the charity stripe this evening. Got the second one. 24 points for Thacker. He and Large, the only 2 players in double figures. Greenup beats the press. Gibson comes ahead. Thacker tries to rake it out of his hands. Roy Wright turns and gives a fan in the front row of eyebrow. He was about to give her a rock bottom. So Large is going to foul out of this basketball game. Ethan Gibson will go to the line and shoot 2. You don't see a lot of emotion off of Roy Wright. And, man, he spun around and raised that eyebrow at the lady in the front row. That was kind of funny. So Topping comes back in for Large. Ethan Gibson, 4 for 4 on the season. They call him Gibby. Fun kid. Make it 5 for 5. He's probably figured out the mathematical formula of the perfect angle to fly for the basketball. He is that intelligent. Super great kid. Great to see him. He stuck with basketball and found himself into a position to be a person that can contribute for Corey Allison and that team. Here's Thacker, wants another 3. That one's on the way, is good. Thacker's burning it up tonight, 27 points. Arnett will pick up the foul, his 3rd. We'll go to the other end and shoot free throws. 27.8 seconds to play in the ball game. So Chandler will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. You want to look at an easy number that can decide your basketball game? Greenup County 13 of 18 from the free throw line tonight. Raceland 7 of 15. Greenup was 5 of 10 from beyond the arc in the first half. Or 1 of 6 in the second. But one of the big ones, though, the only one that went home was the one by Ethan Gibson. Chandler hits the first. One more. Good look there, court side from Jacob Hankins. You'll have all the highlights from this one. Chandler's 18th goes home. Here's Topping. Arnett glides to the basket and finishes. And then Arnett a little gimpy as he loses his footing on the far sideline. Timeout, Raceland. 18 seconds to go, full timeout. We'll go and stay right here. 17-point lead in the first half. That's what it was. Rams cut it to 9. Had a chance to cut it to 6 or 7, but couldn't get a shot to go down before half. Got it down to 2 in the third quarter. Had it a couple of times with a chance to tie or take the lead. Then Lade had a chance to tie with a 3 at 46-43. And then all of a sudden, a couple of missed threes on rush shots. Greenup found a little mojo, and then an Ethan Gibson triple pushed the lead to 10. That's where it currently sits with 18 seconds to go in the basketball game. It's hard to spot your opponent, a 22-9 lead in the first quarter. Raceland was nearly 6 minutes in this basketball game before they netted a field goal. Missed their first 6, I believe it was. Thacker will deliver the foul on the far side. His second. Gibson will go back to the line for 2 more. Twelve turnovers tonight for the Rams. They've out-rebounded Greenup 32-30. The Musketeers 75% from the charity stripe, 15 of 20. Gibson misses the first one. Missed them both. Topping with a rebound. Thacker wants 3 more. No. Law rebound out to Atkins. They're going to dribble that one out, and the Musketeers will head home with a district win, a 2-0 mark on the season. 69-59 your final. Postgame when we return after this on Kool TV.
River Cities Builders is a licensed general contractor specializing in commercial and industrial projects, and they have a history and reputation of providing top-notch expertise through their experienced and devoted workforce. River Cities Builders also is a gas facility maintenance company offering petroleum equipment maintenance and EMV compliant upgrades for smart payment terminals, and they offer 24 hours, 7 days a week emergency service. Call 606-473-4112 or visit rivercitiesbuildersinc.com.
Raceland Christian Church, located at 210 Caroline Road, can provide you with a path to Jesus with Sunday morning service at 10:30, evening services at 6, and Christ-centered recovery services Tuesday night at 6, where over 250 people have surrendered their lives to Christ over the last 2 years. Raceland Christian Church also offers their Feed My Sheep food pantry while serving more than 150 Greenup County families each month.
This is Jason Likens, the lead minister at Raceland Christian Church. We're a little church with a big vision of serving our community for the cause of Christ. We invite you to come live out your faith with us.
Where does your money go? When you bank with us, your deposit becomes your neighbor's loan. A real estate agent sells a house. They get a commission. They deposit it with us. We use it to make an auto loan to one of our customers. Hometown people helping each other grow. That's what it's all about. First and People's Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC. We are the home office.
If you're looking for a complete discount pharmacy with old-fashioned service and excellent prices, look no more. Since 1979, Stultz Pharmacy has provided our area with the finest in pharmacy care, 24-hour emergency prescription service, free delivery, and drive-through service for prescriptions. Stultz Pharmacy continues to fill all of your expectations. They carry a nice selection of gift items. For hometown service, see the professionals at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup. More than you expect from a pharmacy.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Final score here tonight, 69-59, a good one at the Palace. Greenup County leads it wire to wire. Raceland had a couple of chances, some golden opportunities to take this one away, but just couldn't find a way to get it done. And the Musketeers hang on down the stretch. 22-9 after one quarter. The Musketeers led it by 17 in the first half of play. Raceland got it down to 9. Going to the locker room, it was 39-30. They cut it to 2 in the third quarter. Had a couple of chances to tie or take the lead. It was at 46-43. That was as close the Rams would get the rest of the way. And then a little 6-0 surge pushed it out. They kind of traded baskets back and forth. Their lead hung around 7. And then Ethan Gibson splashed home the only triple of the second half after Greenup County shot 5 of 10 for 50% in the first. Their only triple of the second half pushed the lead back to 10 and kind of delivered the dagger in this one. Final score, 69-59. We'll take a look at our numbers when we return and talk with both head coaches on Kool TV.
The Electric Plant Board of the City of Vanceburg has been serving the needs of the community since 1939 and is dedicated to maintaining reliable utility service for its customers. Their employees are active members of the community and take pride in serving their neighbors and friends. The Utility Board encourages their customers to use their convenient online bill pay or phone payment service located on the back of their bill. They remind everyone to call 811 before you dig, even for small jobs, to prevent hitting buried utility line. And they wish all the teams the best of luck this season.
For good home-cooked food you can't beat, Star Country Market and Pizza, 8088 US 60 in Rush, just past Star Elementary. Breakfast includes homemade biscuits and gravy with daily lunch and dinner specials, including homemade hobo salad, coleslaw, hot dog sauce, spaghetti sauce, and pizzas. Top it off with homemade fudge and candy. And Star Country Market and Pizza in Rush also has great milkshakes and ice cream. Open 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Call 606-474-4547. Limited delivery is available too. JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. is owned and managed by Shane Wallingford to be a solutions provider for manufacturers tailoring to their specialized needs. It was created with a vision that good communication among all parties will provide the best answer to the problem. From ball mills used in pulverization to custom design of equipment or components, JSB Industrial Solutions, Inc. will gladly work with clients to resolve the issues that are prevalent. Their vision is to make your project their successful business. JSB Industrial Solutions, Tollsboro, Kentucky.
For those on the go. the smoothie connoisseur, the break room favorite. And for those that just never quite have it all, Clark's has what you need to keep your day on track. Make life easier and keep your busy schedule moving forward with everything you need at Clark's. Clark's Pump and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
Just trying to keep them focused, man. Trying to keep them.
Back here in post-game coverage, joined now with Greenup head coach Corey Allison. Coach, we were talking about some numbers here, and again, you go to the locker room, you're shooting 50% from the field on the road. You guys are up only 9 after being up 17. What was the message that you said to your team, just trying to keep you guys focused there and down that stretch to finally push this one out of reach?
Well, the halftime speech was, more or less, just stay focused, and don't be rattled, and understand that what you're feeling, those nerves, those goose pimples that you're not used to feeling, it's okay. Play through them, they'll go away, And so, we come out and we kind of, handled our business a little bit on the defensive end and got a little more confident. And like I told them, I said, listen, weather the storm. After their first time out, I said, just weather the storm. It's going to be, you're going to live. You know what I mean? Everybody's going to go home and lay in their beds after this, So, just trying to minimize it and then trying to, make light of the situation for them so they can kind of relax,
17-point lead there in the first half, and it seemed like everything you guys were throwing up there at the beginning of the ballgame was going home. But you got a couple of big threes there by Eli and the big dunk. And, again, we know everybody around the game of basketball. A dunk, especially in a high school game, it is such a motivator.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And Eli, he been thirsty. We had a couple good games the previous 3 games we played, and he just been feeling it like, oh, Coach, I hate that we didn't play Monday. I hate we didn't play Friday. So he just been kind of itching. And he's been getting more braver and more bolder with,
He looked pretty brave there.
Yeah, and he got my high school dunk because I told him, I said, that's my dunk, the leaner. I couldn't jump like him. I had to lean, and he got a lean. He's like, I got your dunk. I'm like, yeah, you did. But it boosted us big time. Great motivator, and a big credit to these boys. They're working their tails off, I must say. And we've been putting them through it, honestly, because they say they really want to do this. They really want to make this happen. They really want to take advantage of this window of opportunity that we have. I'm just proud of them.
Second half, you guys only hit 1 3-pointer, but that 3-pointer come from Gibby, and it pushed the lead to 10. And that was when you guys had gone on a little surge there. When Raceland had come back, they'd cut it to 2, had it to 3, had a couple of chances to take the lead, just never could get it in the game.
Yeah, and I told the boys, I said, if you're not comfortable shooting it, don't shoot it, We got Gibby to come off the bench to do that, But no, seriously, we said pound it in. Pound it. Let's get some dribble drives. They seem to have trouble with us off the dribble. So I said, let's just keep going to it. There's no need for us to be testing our range with the threes. Let's get this win. We got to be more strategic down the stretch.
Free throw shooting favored you guys mightily tonight. You shoot it nearly 69%. From the free throw line, but you got to the free throw line 22 times. You hit 15 of those. And critical moments there down the stretch, that's what pushed this game back to a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and we stressed that. We stressed that too in practice. We've been going over game film with the South Carolina. We missed a lot of free throws down there, and we were just saying how we've been giving games away with free throw shooting, which in practice we shoot pretty well in practice, But like I said, but just getting them comfortable out of their comfort zone. How about that? So we've stressed free throws. They've been really at it. Again, proud of them.
Was that the expectations you had from your team coming out after a nearly 10-day layoff?
I did kind of. And Coach Gavin, he was like, this scares me. This scares me right here. And I'm like, well, it kind of be the gift and the curse. Sometimes it's good to get that rest. Because we've been at it the past couple months, So I'm like, with us, it may be the gift, Let us take this extra time in the gym and get some shots up because gym time is hard to come by at Greenup, But we've been in the gym and we've been wanting these extra days off just to kind of take some woosahs, and pull ourselves together.
Get you to 2-0 district play. And it's only your second year in the 63rd, but I think you figured out pretty real quick. This is the 63rd is a gauntlet of a district every single year.
Yes, and I told them, I said, you can't take nobody for granted, none. And I told them, I said, when I played, it didn't matter if the team was 1 and whatever or 2 and whatever. Like, If you don't have goose pimples, then you need not put the jersey on. You have to take every game regardless, take it as your last one, and be, thankful and blessed that you had this opportunity to play this game.
Coach, nice win tonight. Congratulations. Always a pleasure talking to you.
Yes,
we'll talk to you down the road.
All right.
Head Coach Corey Allison joining us here in post-game coverage. We'll take a break. We come back. We'll try to grab Coach Joe Bryan. We'll look at our numbers, and we'll wrap it up here tonight from the Palace. 69-59 your final score. We continue after this on Kool TV.
If you can picture yourself in a better job and a better life, there are thousands of openings in Kentucky right now. And with the Work Ready Kentucky Scholarship, you can prepare for many of them tuition-free. Good at Ashland Community and Technical College. This scholarship offers 100% free tuition for classes that can prepare you for a great job in healthcare, advanced manufacturing, and more in as little as 13 weeks. Get started today at workreadykentucky.com.
I'm April Perry, the CEO of Kentucky Farmers Bank. On average, our employees have been with Kentucky Farmers Bank for over 10 years, and that is important to you and us. We want you to know who you are dealing with. Whether you are financing a new home, buying a car, or remodeling your kitchen, Kentucky Farmers Bank is the better bank for all your needs.
Kentucky Farmers Bank, the better bank for all your financial needs since 1931. Located in Ashland, Summit, and Catlettsburg. KentuckyFarmersBank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Spring fishing season is just around the corner, and Border Sporting Goods is your fishing headquarters for rods and reels from G. Loomis, St. Croix, Fenwick, Lewes, Daiwa, Shimano, and Abu Garcia. No matter what species of fish you are targeting, Borders has the perfect setup to make your next trip on the water a success. Borders has baits in every style and size with a wide selection of tackle from Berkeley, Strike King, Zoom, Z-Man, Bandit, and many more. Before hitting the water for your next fishing trip, stop by and stock up at Border Sporting Goods, US 60 West in Ashland.
When you want real, authentic Mexican menu items, you want Tres Hermanos Nunez. Accept no substitutes. None compares. Fajitas, tacos, burritos, quesadillas, chimichangas, even vegetarian choices. A kids menu, desserts and salads, a tasty, budget-pleasing selection for you and your family, unlike any others. Should be your first and only choice for authentic Mexican all throughout the tri-state. Ashland, Greenup, Grayson, Painesville, Canova, South Point, Olive Hill, and Cannonsburg. Tres Hermanos Nunez, the best around.
69-59 your final score. Here's your look at your final statistics. For Greenup County, 43.6%. That's 24 of 55 from the field. They were 50% at the half. 6 of 16 from beyond the arc. They were 1 of 6 in the second half after going 5 of 10 in the first, 37.5%. Big number right there on your screen, 68.2% to 46.7% from the free throw line. They got to the line 22 times, hit 15 of those. 31 rebounds, 10 of those on the offensive glass. Only 8 turnovers in the basketball game. 3 players in double figures. Eli Atkins leads away with 19. Bryson Chanley kicks in 18. Casey Gammon gets 11. Cohen Underwood finished with 8, but he was limited. He got injured there in the second half of play and did not return. For the Raceland Rams, 40% from the field. That's 22 of 55. They're 8 of 24. That's back-to-back games. They've gone 8 of 24, 25 from beyond the arc here in the basketball game. Connor Thacker, though, he was huge. 5 of 10 from the from the three-point line tonight. He struggled from the free throw line, though. He's 4 of 11. Raceland 46.7% from the charity stripe, 7 of 15. 33 rebounds, 10 of those on the offensive glass, 18 from Connor Thacker. 12 turnovers, in the action for the Rams. 2 players in double figures. Thacker with 27. Christian Large had 14. Charles Welch, 6 points off the bench, all of those coming in the first half of play. Still waiting to see if Joe Bryan's going to emerge from the locker room, and have not seen any players come out as well, so we're going to wrap things up here from the Palace. 69-59, your final with the win. Greenup County moves to 11-9 on the season. They'll go to 2-0 in 63rd District play. Raceland falls to 10-8 on the season and 0-2 in district play. Up next for the Musketeers, they've got Boyd County Friday night on the road. Raceland heads off to the All-A State Championship down in Corbin. They've got Clinton County at 5 o'clock on Thursday. A big hat tip to my crew, Felicia Carr, executive producer, camera operators Taylor Heath and Jacob Hankins, and a big thanks to Coach Corey Allison and all the great folks here at Raceland Worthington School. 69-59 your final score for everyone at the Kool Sports Network. Felicia Carr, Taylor Heath, and Jacob Hankins. I'm James Carr. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for watching another Raceland Rams basketball broadcast on Kool TV. This presentation of Raceland Rams basketball has been an exclusive sports presentation of the Cool Hits Sports Network and Cool TV.